Discrepancy. Right. I want you to treat me as a pupil at the train stage.
Righto.
Yeah, you're filling in from a regular instructor, Fred, who can't make it today.
Yeah.
So I've never met you before, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls, yeah?
Yes.
I want you to treat me as a pupil who's got a test coming up in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So I'm at a train level. And Fred said today he was just going to look at my emerging, T-junctions emerging.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you okay, the word picture? I want you to treat
Yeah.
me as a pupil at the train. What level?
Trained.
Yeah. Filling in from a regular instructor, Fred, who can't make it today.
You've got your test coming up in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, and what subject?
It's emerging.
Yeah. So, this version call me Tony.
Hello, Tony. My name's Andy. Nice
Andy.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I spoke to your instructor last night. Couldn't make it today, and he asked if we could have a look at, just have a recap of emerging, either to the left or to the right. So, if have you ever used the MSPSL routine before?
All the time, yeah.
You use that all the time. And when were you using that then? Did you use it?
Just out of roll. Is that a really good recap question to ask somebody who's got a test coming up in 3 weeks' time?
No, it's not. No, sorry. Sorry. If you were if you were going to do coming to an emerge to turn right, how would you position the car? What sort of position would you take up on approach?
If there's room, I go left to centre.
Yeah. And what sort of, if it was a closed junction, what sort of speed would you take up?
Closed would be kind of walking pace.
Close walking pace. And if you were turning left, what position would you normally take up to do a left turn emerge?
Normal driving position.
Normal driving position, that's great. Okay, Tony, so if you'd like to set yourself up as normal?
Yeah, just out of roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a rubbish question to start off with, wouldn't it?
Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking of phase one.
Think about identification and...
Yeah, sorry, yeah, so how would you identify an emerge? What would you look for?
Well, if I was coming out of that road where Corals is,
Yeah.
that's an emerge. I would see a lamppost opposite.
Yeah.
I'd see the lines on the road.
Yes.
I might see a road sign on approach with a T.
Yeah.
I might see vehicles going from the left to the right, right to the left.
That sounds very good.
Yeah.
Good identifications, yeah. Okay, Tony, so if you'd like to set yourself up, we'll have a little drive and see how you go.
Yep, hold on.
Great stuff. So what can you see in that middle mirror, Tony?
I can see the headlining at the top. I can see the bottom of the window.
Yep.
I can see a bit of my head restraint and a bit of my left ear and a small bit of your head restraint.
That sounds great. And the right door mirror?
I can see the two door handles.
Yes.
Sky, horizon and road.
And the left door mirror?
Pretty much the same.
Great stuff. Okay, Tony, so when you're ready, we'll drive on. See how we go with the emerges.
Take the next road on the right.
And we'll take the next road on the right.
Yep, hold on. So what can you see
Sorry.
Next on the left.
And the next on the left, please, Tony. Good observations there.
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony.
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony. Okay, turn left. Look in your left door mirror, Tony.
That's right.
Sorry, Tony. I noticed there's why is it important? Which mirrors should we check?
You want me to wait here?
No, sorry. So if it's clear, yeah, we'll wait here for a minute, Tony. I'll just have a word. I noticed as we did the as we approached this emerge, you checked the right door mirror, and then you checked the interior mirror as we approached. Which mirror should we? Oh, we've got a car behind us now, so I know where it's going. Which mirror should we check on approach to the left hand? Middle and left. And why is it important we check that left door mirror?
Bicycles.
Bicycles. And so it's always important it's at the interior and the left. Okay, Tony. No, we haven't got. He's going the other way. Okay, Tony. When you're ready, we'll drive on.
Yeah, just out of roll.
Yeah.
The only mirror I checked was the right mirror. Yeah.
Oh, right. Good observations as you pass that junction.
Yeah, it's really important.
Yeah.
Traffic lights left.
And the traffic lights, we're going to turn left, please, Tony. I noticed as we were approaching these traffic lights, turn left, you did the right mirrors. You did the middle and then the left mirror.
I did, yeah. I always did them when approaches, yeah.
That's right. So,
yeah.
So when you're doing a
just out of roll.
Yeah.
Just a little bit further. Why?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Why did you check the middle and then the left door mirror?
I need to know the distance of that vehicle behind me.
Yeah.
And I need to be sure there's no bicycles or mopeds coming down the inside.
That's good. That's very good. So when you're doing these left emerges, it's exactly the same thing.
Oh, right.
Same reasons.
I like it when it's the same. It's easy to remember, isn't it?
Yeah. Would you like me to hand that responsibility over to you for that?
Yeah, I think I've got that.
Yeah. As you pull back around behind that car, Tony.
Oh, thanks. And turning right.
And turn right, please, Tony.
Next on the left.
Next on left, please, Tony. Good observations there.
And turning left.
And turn left, please.
And turning left.
And turn left at the end of the road, please, Tony. Tony? Yeah, what,
Do you want me to wait here?
yeah, wait here, Tony, just have a word with you about that. I think we were coasting on approach there, do you know? What happens if we keep the clutch down on approach?
That wasn't the glitch. Just out of roll.
Just approaching too fast.
Yeah, if you're watching me, you saw me do my mirrors.
Yeah.
You saw me do my indicator.
Yeah.
You see me come off the gas?
No.
Or going into brake?
No.
Yeah. If I was a real learner, you need to get in there a bit quicker than that, wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah.
What should you have done there?
I should have said cover the brake.
I wouldn't bother with the words cover the brake. Yeah?
10 miles an hour now, 5 miles an
If I'd
hour.
have been a real learner,
Yeah.
where would I be now?
Halfway in the road.
Yeah. Out there on the road with probably half your car missing and
Yeah.
half somebody else's car missing, yeah?
Yeah.
You should have either very, very loudly said stop, or use the brake pedal on me.
Right.
Yeah?
Stop. I should have said stop.
Just at that speed, yeah?
Yeah. Tony, why is it? What kind of a junction was this as we approached it?
Oh, it's pretty closed.
Pretty closed. So we were going a bit fast on approach there. What sort of speed do you think we should do if it's a closed junction?
That's what I was doing, walking pace there.
We were going more like, well, very fast jogging. So we want to be going about, we want a closed junction, we want to be going at walking pace. So do you want to have another go and I'll help you with that on the next one?
It wasn't dangerous, was it?
Yeah, it's very dangerous if we, anything behind us, have we? Yeah, what do you think the dangers are if we approach this turning too fast?
I suppose I could have frightened somebody coming.
That's right. So if there's anything coming along, they
I
might.
could have overshot the white line, couldn't I?
Yeah, that's right. And why do we need to be going slower on approach? Could say walking pace.
So I've got time to look
That's right. Yeah.
and assess and decide and act, innit?
Yeah. So what do you think would have been an appropriate speed for this?
Walking pace.
Walking pace. That's right. So do you want to carry on and see how we go with that?
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony. So what are you going to do with your speed, Tony? What are you going to do with your
close. Walking.
walking pace? That's right. Look where you're steering, Tony. Is it?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you had the you brought the clutch up too quickly, Tony.
You brought up the way I
Brought
normally
it up
do.
too high. I think you brought the clutch up too
The way I
high.
normally do.
So when you're pulling out, you want to bring the clutch up to binding point and then keep your feet still until we've moved about 1.5 car lengths. Yeah. You've got the. You needed a bit more. You needed the gas. You need to keep your foot on the gas and bring the clutch up to biting point.
I haven't stalled since my second lesson.
You're in the. Yeah, you're in the wrong gear, Tony. Sorry. Why is it? What gear should we be in if we're at walking pace on
First.
approach? First. So we're in second gear.
God.
What happens if we're in a too high gear for the speed we're doing as we move on?
Is that why I stalled twice?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's right.
that's very good. And what happens if our gear is too high for the speed we're doing, or if we're moving off? If we got the gear too high, what can happen? We'd stall, can't we? Like we did, yeah. And what are the dangers if we stall?
Shot the car behind, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And they might think, and what might they do if they think you're moving off and you suddenly stall? Danger. That's right. Yes. So,
And we're going to turn left.
and we'll turn it this time.
Just out of roll, took you a while to spot that, didn't it? And we're going to turn left.
And we'll turn it this time. So, was this What sort of, is this a closed or open, would you say, Tony?
Kind of closed, isn't it?
Closed. So what would you think would be appropriate gear? What sort of speed we're going to do? I'm going to turn right,
Rocket
please.
pace.
I'm going to turn right, please. Take rocket pace. So what gear are we going to go in?
Oh, first.
Well done. And why is it important we're in first gear?
I don't stall twice again, do I?
No.
It's so embarrassing.
And what are the dangers if we stall?
Shot for the vehicle behind us.
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't do my street cred any good either. Not that I had any in the first place, but. And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony. That was much better. You did the clutch just right there. They did the gear. You had the right gear. Would you like me to
Turning left.
and turn left, please, Tony? Look the way you're steering, Tony.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. It's important to look the way you go. Why is it important that we look the way we're going to be steering?
Yeah. They could have been crossing the road, couldn't they?
That's right, yeah.
And turning right.
And turn right, please, Tony. That's very good. Good. I noticed just then when we were turning in here, you were looking in the way you were steering.
Yeah, I was doing, turning at the side roads.
Yeah.
Very important.
So when you do these a right turn or a left turn merge, it's exactly the same thing. When you're doing a right turn, you look in the way you were going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
why is it important again? Remind me why it's important we look the way we're steering.
Could have been somebody crossing the road, or the traffic could have all
That's
come to a stop, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And turning left.
And we'll turn left, please, Tony. And put on the brake, Tony. Stop.
Oh, I'm braking, yeah.
Stop.
I'm braking. I was braking on the way along there.
Yeah. What was happening? What is coasting, Tony?
Oh, it's where you lose engine braking.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
I'm going to turn left, please, Tony. So, clutch up, Tony. Clutch up. That's it. Well done. What happens if we keep the clutch up? What happens if we keep the clutch down on approach to an emerge?
Oh, you lose engine braking.
That's right. And what's the dangers if we lose that engine braking?
The car goes, it could go quicker.
So, what are you going to do with the clutch on the next turning? So you're going to
Not put it down so early.
yeah. And as we're going down this hill, you're keeping your speed down, using your you've got a low gear.
Yeah.
That's very good. So how are you keeping your speed low on this hill?
By staying in a lower gear.
Yeah. And and you're keeping your clutch up as well, which is
Oh yeah.
so that you're using. What helps if you keep the clutch up when you're in a low gear?
What helps?
Yeah, how's that help keeping you?
Oh, how? Engine braking.
Engine brake. That's
Oh,
right.
he came up really fast, didn't he? Frightened me.
Yeah, that's the that's the danger. You see, if we get our speed too fast on approach.
Is that what I done earlier on?
Yeah, that's right.
That really made me shake.
Yeah, so that's the effect of if we approach too fast towards a turning. Yeah.
That really made me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Made me feel like
you feel
popping-
like he's going to carry on.
Made me feel like popping in the pub to have a drink.
Yeah, same here.
After my lesson, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well done. That's good.
I couldn't tell if he
Good anticipation there. Yeah.
Blacked out helmet.
Yeah, that's right. That was good anticipation. Slowed right down.
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony. So just then, Tony, you had the clutch up.
Yeah.
Great, you're in the low gear. You had the clutch up. So when you're doing these emerges, it's exactly the same thing with the clutch. Exactly the same way. And remind me again, what's the important of bringing the clutch up?
And turning left.
And turn left, please, Tony.
Engine braking.
Engine brake. That's right.
And turn immediately right.
And turn immediately right, Tony.
Second on the left.
And second on left, please, Tony.
Turn left at the crossroads and then immediately left between the two shops.
Left at the crossroads, please, Tony, and immediately left between the two shops.
Turn right.
And we'll turn right, please, Tony. Sorry, Tony. We should keep the steering wheel straight as we approach the turning. Why is it important to
And turning left.
and turn left, please, Tony? Yeah, you put some steering on just when we got to the turning.
Yeah, so I get away quicker.
Yeah. So what happens though? What happens if you put too much steering on before we move off? What are the dangers as we turn in the
I
road?
noticed I did finish out in the middle of the road a bit.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll
So
park on the right.
and we'll park on the right, please.
Yeah, made a lot of mistakes, didn't I?
Nothing that can't. I think you managed to sort them out. I think they were all right. I think you'll be all right for your test. Just a few. I think just nerves. That's all.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
You know when you're at junctions and that, you get pedestrians.
Yeah.
And my wife always said, don't mess around, looking at them and watching them because they're watching you and you're watching them and nobody knows what they're doing. She said, wave them across.
Well, we should never beckon them across, because it's dangerous. So if you see a pedestrian on the pavement at the side, we don't wave them across because we're more or less saying it's safe to them, and there could be a car coming from another direction, overtaking us. So just make eye contact and then see what they might be doing. But if they're on the pavement, we have right of way, so we can keep going. And if they step in the road, we have to give way to them.
Right. Okay,
Thanks.
how do I feel?
Not very good. Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as what it seemed to be. You made some very, very good links there. Yeah, your biggest boo-boo was the speed of approach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sat back and just let it happen, yeah? You've got to treat me as a person I've given you in a word picture, yeah? I'm a learner driver. Don't think just because I've got a test coming up in 3 weeks' time that...
very good.
It wasn't as bad as
Yeah. Should I have...
I gave you no indication at all that I was going to slow down there.
No.
Didn't come off the gas.
No.
Yeah?
You're right. I assumed you were going to stop because of the fact what you just said. I'm assuming that because you're... Yeah, phase 2.
Well,
but you might not.
Well, if you assume that we're a real learner, which is what you should be treating me as, and treat your examiner as, if you've got any sense, go into the word picture with them. If you do treat a real learner like that.
Could I be more proactive with that a bit earlier? Like, could I have dealt with the speed straight away? And then sort of...
A good 3 or 4 car lengths away, you knew.
Yeah, I felt it was going too fast.
I wasn't doing anything, was I?
Should I have just said walking pace, Tony, now?
Stop.
Stop.
Or, you've got pedals over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Stop me. Yeah?
If I say stop though, is there a chance that you might stop too early before the turning goes? Is that all right? And then I suppose I can talk to you before we get there.
Yeah, 3 or 4 car lengths away. By the time I've stopped, I'm going to have stopped.
Ah, right.
Hopefully behind the white line, yeah?
Yes.
But there was no instructions there, was there?
No.
Yeah? It was down to me to stop it myself, but...
Yeah, I was going to...
The real learner would have done
that. I was going to go into the analysis after you'd stopped, but I was assuming you were...
Well, you'd be going...
Too late.
You'd be going into the analysis while you're sitting in the back of an ambulance if you let that happen too often, yeah?
Yeah.
I gave you no indication that I was doing it. Much more body language. My foot was still on the gas. I was doing 20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You know, if I was doing that the same way you done it in your part 2, I'd have been... Yeah, I checked the mirrors and I indicated, but that's all I'd done. That was the only part of the routine I followed. I was still on the gas. There's no brake on.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Didn't go anywhere near the clutch.
Yeah, I do see that now. Yeah. As you said what you said. I'm just assuming that because you knew the test wrongly, that you were gonna stop, and then I was gonna make the action, which you're quite right. It should be got to stop it, haven't I? Before
you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, in the word picture, I told you I've never met you before.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you've had me for 100 lessons. Never trust.
Right.
Never trust the learner, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you can't trust any driver on the road, but you know, when you're sitting there with responsibility to teach a learner, if that learner doesn't take their own responsibility, you've got to jump in and deal with the risk, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because if I'd have been a real learner there, and there had been somebody coming, I wouldn't have. Obviously, in role play, I wouldn't have done it if somebody was coming because I would have frightened them, and they may well have jammed the brakes on, and may well have lost control, or the car behind would hit them.
Yeah.
But a real learner could do it any time. And
I see.
even if they managed to stop the car before they got to the white line, think of that car that was coming down. I said to you,
Yeah,
coming down the hill.
yeah, that's right. You're
It's
right.
quite frightening, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could make people swerve to the right
Yeah.
into oncoming traffic, or brake really hard and get punched up the backside.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you learn by that. Yeah, but don't forget this. You know, there's two ways you can control the car: verbally or physically. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Stop. Or hit the brake. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
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 Right. You can have a relax.
Very much.
Get out, boss. Traffic, or brake really hard and get punched up the backside.
Yeah.
But you learn by that. Yeah, but don't forget this. You know, there's two ways you can control the car: verbally or physically. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Stop. Or hit the brake. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You can have a relax.
Very much.
Get out, boss. Right.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. It's good to throw that one in.